Good morning, everyone. I'm Chip with Wild About Being Outdoors, and I'm on a piece of property that I've never been on before, and he's a dairy farmer, and he was having problems with his chickens and turkeys coming up dead and missing and everything like that. And he asked me if I could maybe help him out and try to catch what's doing it. So I'm looking here at the layout of the property, and I think, like, at the point how they would travel, I think the foxes would travel this point here, this little hedgerow that starts here and only goes maybe 20 yards, 30 yards tops. And I know they got to come up here because the farm's over there, as you can see through the trees. So I know they got to be coming up through here, checking this out, because that's all they do. They love to check stuff out, and they're hunting. And I believe that they would be up here hunting this edge here. And I'm trying to find where would be a good spot to set a trap. And I'm thinking if I set one right here at the top of this hedgerow, I think I got a good chance on catching a fox. I'm looking for sign. Okay, this is a crop change from soybean to corn, and that's an edge. Then it goes down over to that field over there that you see. Goes through that hedgerow. But there's a creek over there, so I got to watch how I get over there. I think I'm going to put my trap right here. And the pavilion wind is coming from the northwest, and that means the wind is coming from the way you see, blowing into my face. So I'm going to set my trap. I'm going to set my trap right here, and that will get my scent out all through this. And if he's hunting that edge, he's going to smell my lure going over that way. And if he's hunting coming up through here, walking up through here, he's going to smell my bait. And if he comes from the area down here, if he walks this hedgerow coming up the hill, he's going to come up to this spot here. But the pavilion wind is coming from that direction, blowing this way. So I think this would be a good spot to stick a trap. That's what I think. This is where I think I'm going to stick the trap, right here. And I think I'm going to put 2 here. One direction and one another direction, so I cover both wind directions in case that the wind changes. That way I'm covered both ways. Alright, well, I'm going to set things up and I'm going to show you how I make a set. How I go to make a set. I'm going to get everything set up and then I'll turn it back on. Now, I'm going to use these corn stalks as cover, as backing and guidance, so they can't come in from this way. They're going to have to go right here. And I make a step down hole. That's my go-to hole all the time. I love it. I catch a lot of fox with it. When they go and make their move that they're going to come in, they already have it. As soon as they place that 1 foot, it's already going on a downward motion, and they're done. They are done. There ain't no coming back. It's too late. But you still got to have your trap rock solid. I make sure it's rock solid regardless of what kind of a trap, what kind of set I make. I mean, yes. I just get this dirt off to the side there. Alright, that should be deep enough. There's a rock there. Get that out there so that ain't in my way. All right, now I take and put it on about a 45 angle, and Alright, and as you can see, that's how I have it. Alright. Alright, so with that being done, that hole's dug. Then I get my trap. I use a split ring and a wolf fang anchor. And I either use split rings or extra link. It really don't bother me, but I do use a lot of split rings. I haven't had any come off yet. All right, I make them myself. I sink it down there, way down. All right, then I give a little tug. He ain't going nowhere. Then I take my hammer and I close that hole back up. All right. Then I use wax dirt, and I put wax dirt just on the top of that hole, just for a little bit of something dry to stick your trap on. In case there's moisture in the ground, I don't have to worry about my trap freezing to the ground. And then I take my knife blade, and right here on this dog, I take off the wax, right off that night latch. And I also, right here too, I put my knife in there and I take the wax out of there. So I don't want to catch my finger. I did it once and I will never forget it. All right. All right, then I bring it down till you hear this night latch. Now it's a hair trigger. Nope, not perfect yet. All right, that. right. Now that's solid. That trap ain't going nowhere. All right. Then I take a piece of screen that you do for your windows, your screen door and that. And I cut strips in rolls. I cut it about an inch wide. And then about six inches. And I take it off the roll and I fold it. Get a good, like that, and I stick it underneath the pan. I stick it underneath there, and there's that way nothing gets underneath my pan. Perfect. Wax dirt, I'll tell you, if I didn't have this wax dirt this year, I probably would have quit trap. I mean, it was terrible. The rain, and then every day it would rain, and then the mud, and I would have never had a working trap. I would have never had a working trap. But this wax dirt saved me. And a big throughout the rocks. I don't know how they went through my screen, but they did. All right, and there's my set. There's my complete set. My step down, my pan's here. His first step is going to be nailed. I mean, this is my go-to set all the time. Actually, I very seldom do I ever do a flat set. All right. Now, all I have to do is bait it. And I'll be right back with that. All right, everyone. What I'm going to use here is my 911 bait. I use it a lot, and it works for me. It works. And I'm gonna get a nice clump like that, about like that, and drop it down in the hole. Let it go way down. He got to work to get that out. Then I'm going to do something else. I got eggshells. Put them down there for eye appeal. That's for eye appeal. Then I'm going to use Redneck's Pride. No name lure, predator lure. I get it at a show, and I caught pretty much on it this year. I'm still messing with it to see what combos are really good with it. And I get a little bit on it on the stick and drop that down. Then I go to Fox Frenzy. I love this stuff. I think it's the best stuff out there. And Russ Carman's Mega Gland. I like using the gland lure right now because it is mating season. And I take that and I dig it into the bank like that. And that is my final, that's it. And I using some Rusak's Winter Fox yarn also. And I put that on the backstop here and down here on the, and that's it. Simple. Everything's simple. I don't make anything hard. But if anybody has any questions or anything, please feel free to ask me. I'll tell you. And if there's something else that you don't want me to do, just let me know. I'll do it. Again, this is Chip with Wild About Being Outdoors. And I wish everyone a great day and everyone take care. Thank you.